Hey everybody, this is Angela. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to thank my subscribers for subscribing to my channel. I hope that the content that I present on my channel will bless you in some way. And I'm trying my best to do good content every day, fresh, good content. And 2 or 3 years ago, I never thought I would be doing this. Um, I tried uploading a couple of videos about 5 years ago, and I wasn't comfortable at the time, so I didn't think nothing about it. And then it came to me last summer, and so I was praying on it. I was praying about it, and so I thought, well, I can give it a try. Excuse me. And it doesn't hurt to, excuse me, to give it a try. So, anyway, this is what I'm reading. It's a 365 Bible stories and prayers. And this it's designed for kids, but anybody can listen to it because it's for anybody. And so this is kind of going all over the map because some of them is from the book of Job, and then some was from the book of, I believe, Exodus. And this little story that I'm gonna be reading is from Genesis. So it will go back and forth. So here we go. Genesis 21, verses 1 through 7. Isaac is born. Now, back in Genesis 18, three visitors told Isaac that he and Sarah would have a son. And Sarah was kind of laughing because she said, I'm too old. Her body went through the change and everything, and she just thought, I cannot have children. So here we go. With God, all things are possible. So here we go. Isaac is born. Even though Abraham and Sarah knew that God had promised them a child, they found it hard to believe that something so wonderful could happen. But sure enough, after 9 months, God's promises came true, and Sarah gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. Abraham and Sarah were filled with joy. They had longed for a child for so many years. Abraham said, we shall call him Isaac, which means he laughs. It will remind us of the happiness we feel every day. Abraham and Sarah watched Isaac grow, and he crawled around the tent laughing and playing. One day he will become a fine young man, said his mother proudly. Abraham remembered what God had told him many years before, that his children would form the beginning of a great nation. With the birth of Isaac, he knew that this would come true. Lot is rescued from Solomon. Genesis 18, verses 17 through 22. On the plains of Canaan were two cities called Sodom and Gomorrah. They were full of wicked people who did cruel had thing who did cruel bad things, and this made God very angry. Finally, he decided to do something about it. I cannot let this wickedness continue. God told Abraham, I must destroy Sodom and Gomorrah before the evil spreads. Abraham, please can you spare their lives? He was thinking of his nephew Lot and his family who lived in Sodom. They they were the only good people in the whole city. So that night God sent two angels disguised as travelers into Solomon to find Lot. Tell him he must leave the city with his family right away. But Lot didn't want to leave the city, and neither did his wife and daughters. What about our nice house? They complained when they heard God's message. What about all of our fine things? At last the angels pursued them to leave, and just in time. Lot's wife looks back. Genesis 19, verses 23 through 29. No sooner had Lot and his family left the city than the sky above Sodom turned the color of blood, and the ground began to shake. A great shower of fire and burning gas started to rain down the city. Run for the hills, the angels told the family. Don't look back. Lot and his daughters ran for their lives. But Lot's wife could only think of everything she had left behind. She stopped running and looked back with longing at the city behind her, and was turned into a pillar of salt. Isaac and Rebekah, taken from Genesis 24. Many years passed, and Isaac grew into a man. One day Abraham sent for his most faithful servant. Go to my homeland and find a wife for Isaac, said Abraham. The servant loaded 10 camels and set out on a long journey. When he arrived at the place where Abraham's brother Nahor, Nahor, Nahor lived, the servants took the camels to rest at the town's well. Please God, he prayed, help me find the right wife for Isaac's son. The women will come to fetch water from the well. I shall ask one of them to give me a drink. If she brings water for the camels too, she will be the right wife for Isaac. When the servants looked up, he saw a beautiful girl carrying a water jar. He asked her for a drink. She gave him the jar and ran to fetch some water for his camels. What is your name? He asked. I am Rebekah, the granddaughter of Nahor, she replied. The servant soon met Rebekah's family and told them why he has come. Although it meant leaving her family and moving far away, Rebekah agreed to go. As soon as Isaac saw Rebekah, he fell in love with her, and they were married. So that's pretty remarkable. Let me mark my spot. Anyway, that's pretty remarkable. I mean, you don't know what somebody looks like, and then when he met her, he fell instantly in love with her. What a remarkable story. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you in the next one.